20 inventions for problems you didn't know existed. Some inventions changed the world: the light bulb, the internet, the wheel, and then. There are inventions that solve problems so weirdly specific. You can't believe someone actually made them. But the strangest part, a lot of them are surprisingly smart. From anti-theft lunches to gadgets that solve absurdly tiny annoyances. Here are 20 random inventions made for ridiculously specific problems. 20. The butter stick holder. Ever tried buttering toast with a cold, slippery stick of butter? Someone decided that was a problem worth solving. So they made a butter stick holder. Basically, a glue stick style device that lets you spread butter without touching it or hacking at it with a knife. Ridiculous. A little. Useful, honestly? Yes. 19. The anti-theft lunch bag. Somebody kept stealing lunches at work. And someone else got creative. The anti-theft lunch bag is designed to look moldy or gross on the outside, even though the food inside is completely normal. It's basically camouflage for your sandwich, which says a lot about office culture. 18. The pizza saver. You know, that tiny plastic table in the middle of pizza boxes. That little thing has a real job. It's called a pizza saver, and it was designed to stop the top of the box from collapsing onto the cheese during transport. A tiny invention that has quietly saved countless slices from tragic flattening. 17. The grapefruit spoon. A normal spoon apparently wasn't enough. So someone invented a spoon with serrated edges specifically for eating grapefruit. Why? Because grapefruit sections are slippery, awkward, and weirdly stubborn. And honestly, if you've ever tried to scoop one cleanly, this suddenly makes a lot more sense. 16. The Snuggie. At some point, humanity looked at blankets and said, "This needs sleeves." And somehow, they were right. The Snuggie solved the deeply specific problem of being cold, while also needing your arms. It became a joke when it launched, and then became wildly successful anyway. 15. The banana guard. Bananas are soft, backpacks are chaotic. So naturally, someone invented the banana guard. A hard plastic case designed to protect one single banana from being crushed. It feels ridiculous. Until you've pulled a flattened banana out of a bag and had to pretend it was still acceptable. 14. The keyboard crumb vacuum. If you've ever eaten over a keyboard, you already know why this exists. Tiny desk vacuums were invented for the extremely specific but very real problem of, my keyboard is full of crumbs, dust, and shame. And somehow, they're weirdly satisfying. 13. The pot clip spoon rest. Cooking always creates the same annoying problem. Where do you put the spoon? On the counter. Messy. On a plate? Extra dish. Balance it dangerously on the edge? Bold move. So someone invented a clip-on spoon rest that attaches directly to the pot. A tiny solution to a surprisingly universal kitchen problem. 12. The travel toothpaste squeezer. Toothpaste tubes always end the same way. You know, there's more in there. But now you're fighting for your life to get it out. That's why people invented tube squeezers. Tiny gadgets that roll the tube neatly and force every last bit toward the opening. It's incredibly specific and deeply satisfying. 11. The avocado slicer. Avocados are one of the few foods that require you to somehow slice, twist, remove a pit, and scoop, which apparently was too much. So someone invented the avocado slicer, a gadget made for one single food that slices, pits, and scoops it in one tool. Overly specific. Absolutely. But if you eat enough avocado toast, you start to understand. 10. The one-cup egg cooker. Making eggs should be simple, but someone decided it needed to be even simpler. Enter the microwave egg cooker, a tiny gadget designed specifically for cooking one egg in one weird little container. It's one of those inventions that feels unnecessary, until you realize people will absolutely buy anything that saves them 2 minutes in the morning. And honestly, Respect. 9. The bedside caddy. At some point, people got tired of losing things in bed. Phone, remote, glasses, snacks. So someone invented the bedside caddy, a fabric pocket system that hangs off the side of your bed and stores all your essentials within arm's reach. A lazy invention. Maybe a brilliant lazy invention? Definitely. 8. The toe separator for nail polish. Painting toenails sounds easy, until your toes decide they want to merge into one unit. So yes, someone invented toe separators. A foam gadget designed for one very specific purpose, keeping your toes apart long enough to paint them without disaster. Oddly niche, wildly effective. 7. The pickle picker. If you've ever stuck your fingers into a pickle jar and immediately regretted it, you'll understand this one. The pickle picker is basically a tiny tong-like tool designed specifically to grab pickles out of jars without touching the brine. Which means yes, someone looked at wet pickle fingers and decided, never again. 6. The car escape tool. This one actually solves a serious problem. A car escape tool is designed for emergencies, usually combining a seatbelt cutter and a window breaker in one small device. It exists for the very specific situation where someone needs to escape a trapped vehicle quickly. And unlike some inventions on this list, this one is genuinely smart to keep around. 5. The nose-shaped shower gel dispenser. Some inventions exist because humans are efficient. Others exist because humans are deeply strange. Like the nose-shaped shower gel dispenser, which dispenses soap through the nostrils. Does this solve an important problem? No. Does it solve the extremely specific problem of wanting your bathroom to feel deeply cursed? Apparently, yes. 4. The corner spoon, jar spoon. Normal spoons fail us in one very specific situation: getting the last bit of peanut butter, jam, or sauce from the corners of a jar. So someone invented jar spoons with angled or squared edges, designed specifically to scrape corners more effectively. It's a tiny improvement. But once you notice how much food gets wasted in containers, this one becomes weirdly reasonable. 3. The umbrella hat. There are many ways to stay dry in the rain. Most people choose a normal umbrella. But not everyone, for the deeply specific problem of, I need both hands free, but my head is still a person. Someone created the umbrella hat. It looks ridiculous, but technically, it works, and that makes it very hard to argue with. 2. The airplane sick bag. This one seems obvious now, but at one point, someone had to invent it. As air travel became more common, so did motion sickness. So airlines introduced the air sickness bag as a very specific solution to a very unpleasant in-flight problem. It's one of those inventions you never think about, until the exact moment you really need it. 1. The pizza scissors. Cutting pizza with a knife can drag toppings everywhere. A pizza wheel works, but not perfectly. So someone invented pizza scissors, literally scissors made for slicing pizza cleanly without shifting all the toppings. It sounds absurd until you use them once and realize this may actually be one of the smartest stupid inventions ever made. Some inventions changed history. Others just solved one oddly specific problem for one very determined type of person. And honestly, that might be even better. Because no matter how strange an invention looks, if it solves a real annoyance, someone, somewhere, is absolutely obsessed with it. And now the real question is, which one of these do you secretly kind of want? Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you next time.